Hello boys and girls, welcome to the Math Club. In this video we're going to talk about sample space diagram. Question 4. In a probability experiment, Khalid spun the sphere spinner twice and added the results together. Now, as you can see here, this is the spinner. How many outcomes do we have in the spinner? Very good, we have 3 outcomes. Now, he spun the spinner twice, so we will have what? We will have the first spin and then the second spin, and each one of the spins has its own outcomes. And then when we put them together, we're going to add the outcomes together, okay? Now, first question says copy and complete the sample space diagram. Now, let's take a look at the sample space diagram and complete it together. Now, as you can see here, from the first spin, he got 1, and the second spin, he got 1. So when you add them together, you get this. You get 2. So basically here, we added the spins or the outcomes of the spins. We're going to do the same for the rest of the spins. Now, if you get 2 and 1, you'll add them to get, very good, 3. And here you add 3 and 1 here. They're going to be 4. Very good. And then here, you get 2 and 1, so it's going to be 3. Good. And here 1 and 3, so it's going to be 4. Very good. And here same thing, 2 with 2, it's here, it's going to be 4. Good. And then we have 3 and 2, it's going to be 5. Good job. And then 3 and 2, it's going to be 5. And the last one is 3 and 3, it's going to be 6. Now, these are the outcomes of spinning a spinner 2 times. How many outcomes do you see here? Very good, there are 9. Now, let's take a look at the questions. First one, A, we finished it. We completed the space diagram or sample space diagram. Question B says, how many possible outcomes are there? Now, as we said, how many outcomes do we have here? Very good, we have 9 outcomes. So how many possible outcomes? We have 9. Very good. And then C, which total is most likely? Now, which one of these totals is most likely? And most likely means what? It means it has the most chance of happening, or the most chances of happening. Which one of these outcomes is most likely? Very good. It's 4 because it happened, or it's likely to happen 3 times. So it's 4. So the answer will be 4. Very good. Let's write it here. 4. Good. We have 9 possible outcomes, and the outcome 4 is most likely to happen. Now, question D says what? It says work out the probability that the total is, we're going to talk about some totals, and you're going to tell me the probability of them happening. Now, the first one says the total is 2. So what is the probability of the total is 2? How many times did it happen between the outcomes? Very good, it happened 1 time. So the probability will be what? It will be 1 over, very good, 9. So 1 over 9. Let's write it here. 1, sorry, let's make it here 1 over 9. And then the second one we have 4. How many times did it happen? Very good, 3 times. So 3 out of 9. Very good, 3 out of 9. Let's write it here. Good. So the possibility or the probability of the outcome for happening is 3 out of 9. Good. Now let's move on. An even number. What is the probability of getting an even number? Now let's check how many even numbers do we have. We have this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have 5 even numbers. So the probability will be what? Very good. 5 over 9. Good job. Let's write it here. An even number will be 5 over 9. Good job. Now the next one is greater than 3. So a number greater than 3. Now let's take a look at the possible outcomes. How many numbers are greater than 3 here? Good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 numbers which are greater than 3. So the probability of having a number greater than 3 is what? Very good. It's 6 over 9. Now let's write it. 6 over 9. Let's write it here. Now, after writing the probabilities, you can simplify them, or you can leave them the same. It's okay. It's not a problem. Now, let's take a look at question E. Question E says, Khalid does 45 trials. How many times would he expect a total of 4? So he did 45 trials. How many times would you expect a total of 4? Now, we take the probability of 4 happening here between these 9 events and we multiply it by 45 to get the probability of 4 happening. Now, what is the probability of 4 happening? We said it's 3 out of 9. We take 3 out of 9 and multiply it by 45. Let's put it there. 3 out of 9 multiplied by 45. Let's put it here. 3 out of 9 multiply 45. Now, to multiply 3 out of 9 or 3 divide 9 by 45, we're going to use the calculator to do that. Let's use it and then come back. So 3 divide 9 equals, and then we multiply it by 45. And the answer is 15. Very good. Now let's go back. So the answer is 15 times that we expect 4 to come or to happen out of 45. And this is how you answer a question like this. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.